And now, Coffee with a Coach on Living Local in Virginia.
According to Forbes.com, only about 8% of people fully achieve their New Year's goals. We've all heard some of the top reasons. We're too vague, we're not committed, we're up too soon. Well, on Coffee with the Coach this morning, I'm with Linda McNutt-Foster, CEO of Cortex Leadership and Consulting, and she has another theory. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
I'm worried about what this theory might be. Okay, so what is the one thing we need to do that we're not currently doing?
We're not creating a to-don't list.
Ah.
Right, so we wake up on January 1st and think, oh, we have all these new things we want to do, and it's as if God's going to give us an extra hour in every single day.
That's not possible?
No.
Oh. Okay.
So the only way to get something that you want is to give up something that you don't want. And the brain actually doesn't like to give things up. So the to-don't list is much more important than the new to-do list. Okay. Because if you don't give up the bad habits or the things you're doing that aren't serving you, you're never going to have the time or the energy to do the things you want to do.
All right, so give me some examples of that we should put on our don't list.
So for instance, I think drama takes a lot of time.
Okay.
I think drama in my own head where I'm beating myself up or drama with somebody else takes a lot of time.
Okay.
Right? And so that's a to-don't. I'm not going to do drama. I'm not going to do drama anymore.
Necessarily
I'm not going to eat
drama. Come on.
Right. I'm not going to, well, it is within your own control, but that's a whole nother segment.
Okay. All right, yeah.
But it's like I'm not going to do sugar so that I can do more vegetables. So instead of just saying I'm going to do this, decide what you're not going to do.
Okay.
So what am I not going to do anymore? I'm not going to be a perfectionist about my kids' lunches. I'm not going to be a perfectionist and try to get an A+ in everything anymore. I'm going to assess in my life where a B or a B- is perfectly okay, and I'm going to take that energy and time to do something or create a habit that I really want to have.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
I can get down with that. Okay, so what are some other things that you've seen that works?
Yeah, what works, so definitely the research is writing down your goals is not a myth. If you write down your goals, you're much more likely to actually achieve them. If you write down the commitments you make on your calendar, through the roof.
Okay.
So successful people put their non-negotiables on their calendar. What are you negotiating that you shouldn't be negotiating? Are you saying I want to exercise, I want to be healthy, and yet it's not on your calendar to exercise 4 times a week?
Gotcha.
You haven't negotiated it with your family that you are going to exercise.
Yeah, it's getting that support and making sure everybody's on board and understanding. So what's realistic when it comes to setting and achieving goals that you've seen?
Make it realistic and take really small steps. Don't go, oh, I want to be making $100,000 by the end of the year, and you're making $40,000 right now. Yes, that's a nice wish, but it's not really a realistic goal. And what skills do you need to build to be able to take that first step?
Yeah.
So you need to know what it is those first steps are so that you can actually take them.
Okay, and finally, real quickly, for that person that has tried and tried again to achieve something and just simply cannot make it happen, what advice do you have for them?
I know. Give up. Actually give up because you're probably not listening to your current reality and start over. Go, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to be healthy. Okay, wait. Forget about it. Maybe you're trying to exercise and eat right and everything like that, and what you really need to do is meditate every day because your emotions are things that you don't have control over right now, which are driving those behaviors that you don't want to have. Stop fighting current reality. If it's not happening, something else is better for you, and you're not listening to that voice inside of yourself that's going to give you the direction that you need.
So perhaps stop, pump your brakes, and regroup. Reassess.
Yes, reassess.
Reassess. Okay, all right. Great advice, some great information. And if you have something that you want us to talk about here with Coffee with a Coach, you're dealing with a certain situation at home or on your job, be sure to hit us up on our Living Local Facebook page, and we'll be happy to bring it to Coach Linda here. All right?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much, Linda, for dropping in this morning.
Thank you.